Hey everybody, welcome to the final day of the Golden Goblet for week 1 of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. You'll be happy to know I have changed Kick Flipson's stats. The placebo effect is a heck of a thing. I gave him more stats in rail balance, or I wanted to give him more stats in rail balance. Instead, I gave him more stats in lip balance, and I thought that that made all the difference. Today we're doing Skatestreet. 15-minute timer, please, Google. And it should be pogging up. All right. So I had no promises, okay? Oh, you know what? We don't want to be here. We want to be in free skate. That's you're gonna give me a 0 for that? Come on. You know, pause the timer. I pause the timer. We've lost 11 seconds. We will now go back to ranked and free skate on the level known as Skatestreet in Ventura. A single session. Timer is unpaused. Just a quick 2-minute sesh. Now, I will admit, I have not played much Tony this week. That doesn't necessarily have me super concerned. I mean, MALF is a formidable competitor. The thing is, he came in with a low degree of Tony, not skill, but Tony experience. Maybe low is not the right word. He came in with a lesser degree of Tony experience than myself, but he's a born competitor. And that's not me being facetious. You know, his record in the Golden Goblet speaks for itself. So we gotta make sure we're putting on our A game today. I think right now it seems like in all likelihood, you can't even do one McTwist, huh? It seems like in all likelihood we may indeed do another Golden Goblet with Tony Hawk, where we use either, you know, full full stat skaters, or alternatively base stat pros. I don't see a good reason not to do full stat skaters. So I'm just trying to figure out how we want to do this one here. Like, the number one thing on this is not, like, we don't care about that score. The number one thing we're looking for is the line. The line is the powers that be. You know, you can grind it when you're walking down the street. What we're looking for is the optimum setup. The way I would suggest making this happen is, I think we want to do our money trick here, so that when we come around this way, we get an easier wall slap. Then, I forgot how to manual. But I'm telling you, dude, that's a combo right there. I'm not saying it's the greatest combo you could ever ask for, but that's our combo right there. Okay, so here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna boneless. Can I get a boneless melon? Okay, then you're gonna throw in one of these. I will say, perhaps making my air stat a little higher wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. But this is the price you pay when you go with default stats. It's the price you pay when you go with default stats. It's par for the course. Alright, so I would say the most important thing here, but first off, stop wasting so much time. Like, getting one extra combo actually could make a pretty big difference. We still got 11 minutes left, we're not sweating it, but just make sure, like, you're actually taking the line in that you want to take. There you go. That is just button mashing. Oh, okay. Little out of practice when it comes to Tony. Also made the cardinal sin of, using a pro skater instead of a skater with default stats. Just kind of... I'm getting over the hangover yet again. But you know what? We're just gonna skate ourselves into the park here. There you go. Quick little boneless indie. Quick little Benihana. Sounds like a nice meal. Okay, I do not feel comfortable in my abilities on that one. I do feel comfortable in that one. This is how we want to set it up. Now, rather then going back around. I think this is where we want to maybe build our first real combo. Just that, in and of itself, is doing good stuff for us. Building the flips is real nice. I know we could be doing other things for more points, but the more flips, the merrier. Alright, there's a 900,000 point combo, and we still got a minute left. Now, there's no guarantee that that's going to be all that good, because MALF is starting to bring the heat. There's no doubt about that. There's another 100,000. I'm disappointed in myself, of course. Could have done that a little better. We still got time for one more. Maybe two more, depending on how things go. Okay, again. This one, oh my god, the points are so much lower. Which makes perfect sense when you think about it. This is much better. Okay, another 300,000 point combo. I would say we have one more chance to get something going here. Certainly, I would say, don't be afraid to mix up your tricks a little bit more. See, this one seems better already. We got so many more points on this one. So I think no matter what, I'm going to be pretty pleased with this score. Just going to bank it. That's a 2.068 million score. Puts me in 400th place. That's not too bad. Give me a quick retry here. I am wondering, you know, and I'm willing to take my time for this. Let's get rid of the varial McTwist. Oh, you can't do it mid-run. That makes sense. I was going to say, like, let's put a 900 on here, because it actually is worth a lot more points. And, you know, 3,000 times 30, we're starting to get into the level where that might matter. That's not how we want to set this up. Alright, let's take a look here. 8 minutes remain. This is like, I'm not super confident. But that's not to sandbag, you know? It's less like, oh, I'm not confident I'm gonna win, wah, wah. And it's more like, oh, it's good that we've at least banked a good combo early here. That I can be somewhat pleased with. Okay, wait, like, this is just a severe waste of everybody's time. What you should be doing is coming back around, like... What you should be doing is coming back around to the left here. Doing that, and there you go. You just gotta... Yeah, okay. So that, I'm gonna say that that was like the best single combo setup we've had in this game so far. I don't think that's gonna make, or not single combo, but best single run setup we've had in this game so far. And then we're just gonna keep grinding. I think, pun intended, I suppose. And I think one thing I'm gonna do is try to, instead of merely building combo ASAP, try to get maximum, like, special grinding points by grinding in the special grind as long as possible. Now, I'll tell you, there is better combo potential if we could just get around the horn one extra time on that, like, half-pipe section. Yeah, I wasn't super confident in that one, so I'm glad we took it. It's 800,000. You could build a pretty good score out of 800,000. So it would look like this. It's okay. Man, what was our score? 2 million? It's definitely still attainable. So it would look like this. Bro, you need to generate a little bit more speed. You're kind of killing me on the speed here. Give me a boneless melon, please. So it would look a little bit like this. You gotta get the speed. Do it again. You'd rather make sure you got your combo set up right. Then we're going to try to get around the horn. And we're really appreciating less multiplier but more points. The rail. That's pretty good, but we learned that's not what we want to do. We want to be able to come back around one more time, but I wasn't confident in the moment that we had the rail balance to do it. So I think that's the line. If we can get one more trip around the sun and then throw the flatlands in there. Bro, do a flip, Tony. There we go. Okay, we didn't get the special grind here, so get some combo points. Now, it's all about the wall stick at the end here. And the balance, I suppose. Oh, okay, we gotta go. Oh, but if we could get it going with that wall slapper, I'm not saying it's the greatest score we're ever gonna have, but I think there's definitely that sort of potential in here. Okay, so don't sweat this. Just get yourself in a good position. Way late. Way late. We're gonna try that one again. Let me quickly check my timer. Like, I'm happy with the 2 milli. Don't get me wrong, but MALF's getting better and better over time. You never know. Dan, I mean, the thing is, it's not like you need a ton of practice necessarily to be that good at Tony. You know, at the end of the day, it's just a couple of simple steps. As we have about 4 minutes left here. 4 minutes to make our mark. Thanks for all the support on the Tony series, by the way. I think we will see some more. Because people like watching it. Okay. You're fine. This is not the way we predicted it. But definitely has a lot of good potential here. Maybe like best combo of the series potential right here. I know MALF got competing 1.3s. I wanted to bank it, I was scared. Okay, there's a 1.7 milli combo. We can certainly be very impressed with that. Especially because, like, I don't think Skatestreet is like a... I think it's a great map. It's one of my favorite maps. But I don't think it's necessarily, like, super combo heavy. Like, I don't think... I'm skeptical that it has the best line. Let me put it that way. Okay, so we just... Let me focus here. We might even go a little radio silent. I know you're like, no you won't. Yeah, you're right. But, like, I should... Okay, build it. Build it. If you build it, they will come. You gotta do your special grind for a few more points. That's more like it. Then... Bro, what? Okay, so this was like... We came off the line super bad. So we're gonna rebuild. It's not where we wanted to be. Hoping to get maybe one more trip around the sun there, but you know what? We are where we are. We are where we are. Everything here is just gravy. Just take it. Just take it. Listen, okay, so we got to 2.614, which is, again, pretty sweet. We got about exactly 2 minutes left. So I would expect some alarms to run over the course of this run. And you know, it's a lot like Trackmania. I've ever said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. It's a lot like Trackmania. In the sense that, like, you would think that I'd be stoked. But actually, I'm like, oh, we left so many points on the table. You know what? One last run. We're gonna teach him how to say goodbye. For a day or so, in all likelihood. You can make it one. We don't sweat that. I mean, we're happy to have banked the 500. Obviously, we wanted it to go a little further. But it's, you know, even with our current rail balance, which is max. I don't think we're gonna be able to reliably get around like the 1.5 times, and that might just be a, you know, problem exists between keyboard and chair. But I would say this is definitely like our best video. Like our best performance. Okay, and there you go. Just get yourself into it. This is perfect. This is perfect. This is where you want to be. Now just don't freak out. Light little tippy taps. Light little tippy taps. We've entered a Zen state. There you go. Put another 1.2 million up there for me, please, if you don't mind, Tony. Immediately start doing the same thing again. Okay, don't hit that combo that soon. That's like it's a bit of an issue. Okay, it's gonna go off. Just accept it. Just accept it. It's gonna go off. I can't stop it. I can't stop it. It's gonna beep. I'm in overtime. Mom, it doesn't have a pause button. Google, silence alarm. Hey, Google. We fell. That's fine. You know what? It was still, I mean, we got a 2.6 million run there I was pretty pleased with. I can live with that. I'm not saying it's a win, but it's pretty good. For now, thanks for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. We'll be back in all likelihood on Monday, but I got to talk about it with the guys. For now, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. See ya!